Alright guys, back inside. It's a little cooler in here.
The light should be a little better too.
Yeah, a lot better. We'll let you know if Nemo decides to escape. Anyway, regular cards right here. Got a good selection, all different weight classes, all different types of guys. So, you know, pretty impressed with the normal cards.
In the two boxes that we had, the two mini boxes, did we have any duplicates in that box? One?
I think we had, between the two boxes, I think we had two.
Two. Okay.
We had two, so, I mean, that just might be luck, I don't know. But, it's good that...
Regardless, that's a pretty good spread.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spread. So, we're going to set the regular ones down for a little bit, and Doug, let's go over some of the special cards, the specialty ones.
Let's start with the blue refractors. So we were able to pull two of those out. One is the Hatsuhioki blue refractor card, Silva middleweight champion blue refractor card.
I think that they did, in my opinion, I think that they did a good job. When you look at like the images and stuff, there's not a lot of just like, hey, here I am standing and like, you know, I mean, that's in the heat of the moment. That's right when Danny gives him the belt after winning. I think they're all pretty cool.
Right.
And they're numbered, the Anderson Silva is 178 of 188, and the Hioki is 169 of 188. I wonder what 188 means. I wonder if that's some sort of significance, or...
It's probably how many they can fit on a sheet.
This guy's the smartest guy I know.
It's not saying much. Okay. What do we want to do next?
Well, we only have one of these.
Okay.
So we'll go over this one, and then you can pick one. We actually have two of these, but they did a finest moments. And this is Overeem earns a shot at the title with his TKO of Lesnar. And it's basically just him celebrating after the fact. UFC 141 was Lesnar Overeem at the MGM Grand Garden. So, was this his first fight in UFC?
Yes.
Yeah, it was his first fight. So, camera guy, I don't know if you can get it. You're doing a pretty good job, so. Look good? Alright.
So let's set that over here.
Camera guy, you should move your finger right there. You're kind of on the microphone, so they might not be able to hear us. Much better. He's a good guy, so don't give him any grief. Alright, go ahead. Pick whichever one you want.
Let's go ahead and do this one. There's only one of these. It's a Scotty Jorgensen certified autograph issue. It's a guaranteed. You're guaranteed that that's Scotty Jorgensen's signature. Pretty neat card. You know, you can buy a pack of fighter cards and actually get a signature.
Yeah.
It's kind of a neat little.
And you know, sometimes they do those laser engraved signatures where it you know, it looks like it, but it's not actually it.
He actually sat down and signed these cards.
Yeah, pretty neat. So
Put that over here.
all right, now this next line, it's kind of cool. It's called the Bloodlines, and I guess looking at it, it's got the Mexican flag behind Kane, and then it's got the Canadian flag behind Rory McDonald. And I saw a couple online, like I saw the GSP, and there's a Canadian flag behind him, so it's pretty cool. I don't know who all they did it for. They did it for everybody. That I don't know, but those are pretty cool cards.
Pretty neat. Okay.
Now to the what is it? The creme de la creme.
Sure. Sounds good.
That sounded important.
Okay. These are authentic matte relics from Carlos Condit when he claimed the interim welterweight belt, and the Brock Lesnar. Let me see. That was from 141.
Which is the Overeem fight.
Okay. If you look real close, if you see if you can zoom in on this, there's a spot here that looks like, I'm torn as I don't think it's blood. It stands up too much, but there's legitimate stuff stuck to the mat.
Yeah, it ain't coming off. It's not just us being
yeah.
dirty. But
So those,
I mean,
those are pretty cool. They are legitimate, actual relics
Yeah.
from the map. It's kind of cool.
that could be from the Bud Light portion of the map. With
Could
that
be.
light blue.
Could be.
I'm just saying. All right. The next one was we had the finest threads. These are the ones that I'll set them here. There's Travis Brown. Here's Kenny Florian. And UFC Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell. Those are the ones. They're not from a particular event or, you know, any fight worn gear or anything like that.
Well,
But-
it's fight worn gear, but they don't specify. So it's authentic gear worn by a fighter, just not a specific event.
And this one's even signed by Ken Flo, so that's pretty cool.
Potential Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I was gonna say all three of them, but
Yeah.
I will digress.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay, we saved, in our opinion, the best for last.
We'll go start with the gold refractor, which it's just like I believe it's basically the same as the blue, and there's even a red refractor. I could be wrong, maybe a white, but the gold refractor of Brian Ebersol, number 82 of 88. Let's see if it says anything about our friend on the back. He emerged from obscurity to make his debut on at 127. Blah 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 blah. All stuff everybody knows about him. Beat Dennis Hallman, beat Claude Patrick. So very cool card. And then the best is yet to come.
This is the Brian Ebersol Finest Moments card. It says right underneath the picture, it says "Twas goes 3-0 in the UFC." This was after his fight with Claude Patrick. It says it's a little odd to call a veteran of comer, but Brian Ebersol was new to UFC fans when he made his organizational debut against Chris Lytle. But by the time his UFC 127 bout was over, he had his first octagon victory, with 2 more wins following in succession by the end of the year. So these cards are probably your favorite simply because we know him, we're friends with him, we follow his fights.
We watched this one take place with him, the Carlos Condit, Nick Diaz. So, like I said, all these cards are very cool, but these are special
these
for
are-
us.
As far as actual value, probably not the most valuable
Right.
of these, but personal value has something.
Through the roof. So before we go, you said that you didn't collect baseball cards a lot, but I know that you followed MMA for a long period of time. What do you think of all these?
I think
of what they're doing.
I think this is pretty cool. It's one thing to have a trading card with somebody's picture on it, an action shot, and it's good. It's nice to have everybody's. If they have the entire roster, that's really nice. But these are they're really kind of special. And if you look, this is the card, and it's got a map. Okay, it's got a picture of the map. Look at how thick that card is. That's actually there. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's nice that they can combine the trading card with memorabilia. It's kind of an interesting concept. I think for the card trading, hobbyist, it's really a nice touch.
Yeah, they're what I was thinking too. If we look through all of these, there's not a card in here that if you're a Brian Ebersol fan, he can sign that and it still will look cool on the card. Or Ross Pearson, I mean, that'll still look cool for him to sign if you're in it for the autographs or whatever. But yeah, thanks for helping me open.
Thanks for letting me. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys thought of this. There's the comments. Let us know what you think. If you like this kind of stuff, let us know, and make sure you listen to us on the Beyond the at VigilanteMMA.com, MMAforlife.ca. can check out Doug's guys, MMA Team Genesis. They got some fights coming up. Hopefully we'll get the videos online for everybody to see. Appreciate it, Doug. We will see you next time.